Well, this puts paid to the speculation, Dave. We are going racing at the Ulster despite the weather. Look up to the lights and wait for the signal that says go!
And away they go. Oh, cracking start by Guy Martin. We're looking back from the Taiko Suzuki. Oh. Look at that. This is down towards the Flying Kilo in the wet.
That was so good from Guy Martin, wasn't it? Head down and away, left everybody behind him. Look at the spray, it's still soaking around the circuit. They're all on full wets, of course.
That, folks, is the Ulster Grand Prix. So the 600's underway. This is down towards Leathamstown.
On board with Dean Harrison as the second wave gets away. Dan Stewart on pole in that. Mark Parrott alongside him. Paul Shoesmith, another of the front runners in wave 2, and there are more to come as we go round the right-hander and away up the hill.
Did you see Jamie Coward there on bike 15 in wave 2? I'm sure he may come up with another rider, but they all got away safely. Now then, this is...
Oh, look at this.
This is Anstey, isn't it?
Look
Bruce
at the speed
Anstey.
of that machine. Well, Bruce Anstey, you never know, do you, what you're going to get with Bruce when he shows up racing. He's either Bruce, the laid-back Antipodean, or he's a fearsome racer, but when he puts his helmet on and he's got his race face on, this is what you get.
We have had Bruce Anstey at the Ulster Grand Prix on the podium for the past 10 years. Now then, is there a dry line in the middle of the road? Is it the spray? There are little like dry patches around the circuit. They are on full wets. That's going to be interesting over 6 laps, Rich.
Well, they're running the full distance as we carry on with Dean Harrison. They are running the full distance, but as you can see, the sun is shining. The rain has stopped. These tyres, look, it's dry here, so they'll be looking for the wet patches, but 6 laps of this circuit won't take too long, so they should be fine.
And there is that blue sky you were mentioning, Rich, as well. So it's going to be a very interesting 6 laps, this one. It's been a cracking first half a lap already. We're going up towards the highest part of the course.
And seeing the slipstream in operation, it's just that easy, isn't it? Makes it look like you've got 2 engines. Ian Locker at the back looking for a space and almost finding the ditch.
Yes, a space that wasn't really there.
The Ian Locker's last race of this weekend as we head up towards the corner they've named after him. Ian Locker is giving it all up, 50 years old, and he's decided that managing a team is much better than being in it.
Yeah, that's definitely a move under the trees, I think, yes.
It's a very traditional passing spot there at Jordan's Cross in the slipstream. This is it again.
This is Dean Harrison, replay of the start. Oh, he's getting swamped, Dean Harrison. He's had such good results as well on the 600s this year. That looks like Locker, is it, that's gone past? Yep. So, yeah, Dean Harrison has lost 4 or 5 places at least. We're back with the race leaders, though.
And look who is right behind Guy Martin. It is Bruce Anstey, riding in his wheel tracks. This is Michael Dunlop coming towards us.
Yeah, we've just seen Michael Dunlop.
A little bit of a wobble, wasn't it?
Yeah, but here comes Anstey, Bruce Anstey, and he's going for the inside into the hairpin, is he? It's on the brakes. No, Guy Martin's got it covered.
You'd be very brave to push your front end around here on this first lap on a wet track. They've only just had the one sighting lap, and you really need a bit more confidence, I would have thought. But Bruce Anstey, when he's so smooth, he could probably get away with it in the wet, can't he?
Yeah, full wets as well. Metzler's for Guy Martin. And I believe it's Dunlop's for Bruce Anstey.
It is Bruce Anstey for Guy Martin, chasing him down now if he can catch him. Harrison splashing through it. It's different, isn't it? Depends where you are. Some parts of the circuit are a lot wetter than others. We saw it was very, very dry heading down towards Quarterlands.
Michael Dunlop leading the chase for 3rd. And the thing is, well, Michael Dunlop at the Southern 100 and at Ormoy, he struggled with his 600. And it seems to be the case that he can't stay with these two again. This is slipstream down to the Flying Kilo with Bruce Anstey. So Anstey's gone through, has he? They're side by side.
Oh, it's Bruce.
Guy Martin's got the advantage going into this left-hand kink.
It's Bruce. It's got to be Bruce.
No, it's Guy
Martin.
It's Guy Martin, but there are plenty of opportunities between here and now. They flip it left, they flip it right, so they go down towards Leathamstown. This is down through Rocklands, or Rockbends, I should say. Riding with Dean Harrison, looking to lose up those places we saw him lose off the starting line. But here comes Guy Martin and Bruce Anstey.
Now, will he get the drive out of the corner? Looks behind, he's got nothing to worry about.
Ooh, good drive from the Taiko Suzuki.
This is the posh one, isn't it? This is the BSB 600. It's got all the Wizzo bits on it.
So talking about Wizzo, Bruce Anstey whizzing up behind Guy Martin. Closing. This is coming down towards Deers Leap.
Such a corner. Mind you, this circuit is full of corners like that. And Bruce Anstey's really good with corner speed, isn't he? Look at the way he came out of there.
There's no hanging around as far as Bruce Anstey's concerned. No, certainly
Still
not
in
looking to carry on or get a tow and maybe pick off Guy Martin. He's trying, isn't he? He's trying to get his front wheel, showing Guy Martin his front wheel all the time, letting Guy Martin know that he's there, making Guy Martin work.
Guy Martin is riding very well in these conditions, isn't he? He seemed very relaxed before the start of this race. In fact, he's been relaxed all weekend. He's normally a man you think is under a bit of pressure, especially because he's mobbed everywhere he goes as they flip through islands. That's quite an interesting little corner, that one. And the spray's still kicking up.
Also interested to notice, Richard, as well, it's only been a couple of minutes since we were around here last time, but those dry patches are wider than they were just a couple of minutes ago.
Shadows on the ground. The sun is definitely beating down on the Ulster Grand Prix. On this, what was a horrible rainy start to the day, is turning out breezy but quite sunny, and the forecasters say there's more sun and less rain coming this way, and we could well see a whole day of dry racing as this track dries out all around.
If that's the situation, Richard, as well, good idea to put the 600s out first. This is Bruce Anstey. He's got him. He's got him. Bruce Anstey's got him.
He's in the lead.
Yeah, Guy Martin had to yield. He had to let Anstey go through there.
Well, Bruce Anstey has definitely showed up with his race face on. You were saying he's been on X number of podiums. He's not been off an international podium finish in any meeting for the last 10, 12 years.
Well, certainly
Bruce
10
Anstey.
years at the Ulster Grand Prix alone, let alone the Northwest.
Everywhere. You name an international meeting, he's finished on the podium every time he's raced there.
Number of times people have written this man off.
He did seem, I've got to say, about the most cheerful, sunniest and laid back I've ever seen him as well, Bruce Anstey. He's obviously at home with Clive Padgett and the team.
It's amazing. This hairpin is amazing because they are flat out practically all the way around, and then you really have to adjust yourself for this the slowest part of the course.
Very difficult thing to get right. Not a lot of people get it right. Michael Dunlop, for example, is a man who struggles with that hairpin, but he's not alone, is he? William has problems with it as well.
Michael Dunlop, he would love to bridge that gap down to the front two. It's been a great year for Michael Dunlop, of course, 2013. Oh, he's coming under pressure, though. Ian Locker
wants to end his career with a bit of a flourish, and a podium finish would certainly do that, wouldn't it? Right on his tail.
No, there's no way through there. I don't know whether Michael Dunlop knows Ian Locker's there.
Not yet, but he's about to. Here he comes.
Ian Locker using every inch of experience
and all of the slipstream that's available to him. This is Guy Martin passing Bruce Anstey for the lead.
if this is indicative of the racing that's to come today.
What happens when he dries out?
Wow. So anyway, Ian Locker against Michael Dunlop. You keep an eye on the front two, Rich. I'll watch these two.
Yeah, Locker's just amazing today, isn't he?
Oh, this is great for Ian Locker.
This is great for Guy Martin and for Taiko Suzuki. I know that Hector and Philip have got their eyes closed at this point in time.
That gap is smaller, by the way, between second and third. It is much smaller than it was last time around. So Michael Dunlop and Ian Locker are gaining on Bruce Anstey and Guy Martin.
Guy Martin is not pulling away more than that distance. He's never been that much. Oh, here comes Bruce under brakes.
He'll have to shut off, though, because then as they go down, they drop down Deers Leap.
Really
remember where he passed him,
but as he shuts up, Bruce carries his speed into the corners, doesn't he? Really, really well. Guy Martin is a bit more traditional, slower, and using the acceleration of that Taiko Suzuki to get away afterwards.
Cameron Donald just dropped back, hasn't he? So too, we just saw you there, Gary Johnson, number 7. But of course,
these four are together.
Almost. Bruce Anstey. Now then, last time around, he went at the inside of Guy. Oh, Ian Locker!
Oh, Ian Locker! What was it you were saying about all his experience?
I don't know, my brain's just gone blank. Ian Locker, amazing.
That was right out on the edge, wasn't it? Look at him now at the back.
Oh!
That was as close as you are ever going to come to being in the hedge and then getting away with it.
Yep, so Ian Locker then may just settle for 4th now.
He's probably having a little chat with himself about now, isn't he? Saying, okay, look, I don't really need a podium that badly in this race. He's running a 1:25 later, which will be his opportunity, I would have thought, to make a good showing if he wants to in his last race. What is Michael Dunlop waving at?
Yeah, hand went up from Michael Dunlop. Whether he's got a problem, he's got a problem. Michael Dunlop has got a problem, and it's He's trying to find...
Maybe he's dripping oil and he's saying, keep away from me because I'm dripping oil.
Or maybe he's just trying to find something to pull over. There's Gary Johnson right behind Cameron Donald now.
And shaping up for a pass, I think, isn't he? Ooh, all the excitement seems to be over, but the race is far from over, and these two are still... Oh, look at that, Guy Martin just fishtailing that Suzuki a little bit at Leathamstown.
Yeah, he was fishtailing for quite some distance there. Michael Dunlop still going. Maybe he's just trying to make his way round to the pits again, I think, instead of pulling over. Just making sure he doesn't get in the way of anybody. So then...
He can't be complaining about the weather. Normally, if you see a rider do that, you're saying it's raining too hard, stop the race. But it's drying out all around the circuit now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they are going to be quite lucky to get to the end on these tyres, aren't they?
They are. Yeah, he's had such dreadful luck, really, with the 600 in the last couple of meetings at Armoy, or the last couple of big meetings, I should say, of the Armoy Race of Legends and the Southern 100 International Road Races in the Isle of Man. This is looking back from the race leader, though, from Guy Martin. No problem for him. Well, the only problem for him
is Bruce Anstey.
Is Bruce Anstey, yeah. Now then, Guy Martin as well will know when they come up.
That's just an easy right-hander when the roads are closed for racing, but it's a square right stop and look round when roads are open, and they managed to find a very smooth line through there.
Now then, look how dry the road is, and certainly the higher you get, the drier it gets as well. And Guy Martin, full wets, but still hitting that dry line that's appeared.
And that is looking very quick along here. Bruce is not close enough to get a tow, is he? Or is he? You never rule him out. He's close, but he's not that close.
Well, the Lindsay hairpin again, it's the thing where if Guy Martin doesn't time it just right, Bruce Anstey can gain big time on the Taiko Suzuki rider. So
the whole point about that is you've got to do Tornegraph right, and that is a big proper man's corner, that is. And if Bruce can carry speed through there, and he does carry speed through the corners, he might well come out of Tornegraph going fast enough to land up right on Guy Martin's tail.
There they are, out of wheelers. And this is Tornegraph, or the approach to anyway. Here they go, and look at the gap back.
You really need to do this yourself. Oh, he's having a look at the inside there, wasn't he, Bruce?
Well, he's certainly trying to gain some roads, or certainly gain some of the road on Guy Martin. Now then, he's gaining. Look at the speed he's carrying around there. He's trying to go at the inside. He won't get close enough. It's all down to where Guy Martin approaches it. Takes the tightish line, defensive.
Oh, slides it a little bit. I think Bruce Anstey stayed away from the back end of that Suzuki because it could have gone anywhere at that point, couldn't it?
It could well have done. Again, you can see lots of movement in the Taiko Suzuki. Number 18, that's Lee Johnston.
And again, whoever, I keep missing that number, but he's very aware. Good riding, and this is Bruce out of the slipstream. He's on the inside, but Guy Martin's going to close the door on him and does so. Was that his last opportunity? Has he got anything left for Quarry Bend?
Well, he's close enough. I think there are plenty of opportunities for Bruce Anstey on Guy Martin. This is coming up to the highest point in the track again. The Lindsay hairpin is crucial. It's not the last chance saloon, though.
They are almost like one, aren't they, together now as they came out of wheelers?
It's going to be Guy Martin into the Lindsay hairpin first, is it? Or is it going to be Bruce Anstey?
Bruce!
Anstey goes through!
Oh, that corner, if you just drive round there in a car, that corner takes your breath away. Racing a motorbike round there is just tremendous, but doing that, Bruce, was just enormous.
It was, and he's keeping it smooth as well. Guy Martin trying to tuck it and keep it nice and neat on the inside.
For him. Bruce Anstey elbowing him off. I've never seen that before. Oh, well, Bruce Anstey thought he got that one made, and then he got the hairpin wrong. Didn't we say it's so hard to get that one right?
Not totally wrong,
just enough.
Enough, wasn't it? Yeah. And Guy Martin said, "Thank you very much." Can Bruce Anstey hit back as well? Slow traffic up ahead. Whoa! But this is Guy Martin's carrying plenty of speed. It looks as if it's going to be Guy Martin's race.
Just the last few corners.
That's it. Bruce Anstey's held off. That's it now. It's going to be Guy Martin unless
Bruce can run him to the line.
He's not close enough here. It's full on here. Around they go.
Bruce on the inside. Bruce Anstey alongside. Half a length in it perhaps, but that was Guy Martin's win. Woo.
How many times have we seen that in the past?